like to mention, and I've brought this up several times to the board, and we've actually gotten an email from Dr. Baldwin substantiating this, that our top priority is not hiring the most highly qualified employees. Our top priority in Buckingham County Schools is making sure that every employee that loses their job has another one in Buckingham County Schools. They're put on the priority rehire list, and we have people, like I've mentioned before, a kindergarten teacher teaching at Robertson High School. We have people who are not teaching in the area they're certified in, they're not teaching in the area they have degrees in. Now, of course, this is not, hopefully, a widespread problem. I know we have many wonderful teachers in the school system who are doing an excellent job, but I want this board, and I proposed a motion for tonight, which was denied by the chair, that we, my motion was that we hire the most highly qualified teachers, and that is our first priority. So I just wanted, this is the opportunity to mention that, and this is why we'll be voting against the personnel report.
All right, does anyone else have any comments?
Could I ask a question without a microphone? Dr. Baldwin, I'm not, what email was being referenced there that we are not to hire the most, I'm not sure the exact term because I didn't write it down, highly qualified professionals that was just referenced? Could you expand on that? And or give your thoughts?
I'll sort of repeat my thoughts. I know at our last board meeting we recognized the school system as I think 19th in the United States. Let me repeat that again, 19th, not in North Carolina, but in the entire United States in terms of teachers in our classrooms that are national board certified. That is the ultimate highest achievement. It's recognized nationally. So in terms of quality classroom teachers, in terms of hiring practice, I'm not sure the context of that email, certainly be glad to go back and look at it. But what it does mean, and what I have said and said publicly, is these have been very difficult budget times. We have had a number of people that have lost the positions that they currently were in. A number of those individuals were qualified, very dedicated individuals. The budget, as it was, created a situation where their positions were gone. And I do believe they're dedicated, they're loyal to this system. We give them opportunities as other positions open up in this school system. That's what a good family does. And this good family is based on good quality people. So absolutely, in context, what I intended to say was we do protect our best employees, and if situations occur where they do lose their jobs through no fault of their own, then we do want to give them a priority. However, we do not hire anyone in this system unless they meet the requirements that the state licensure department places, and it is extremely strict. There may be flexibility in certain areas, such as career tech education, but we follow those guidelines. Again, I can't reflect directly on the email. I just would need it in front of me.
I have it in front of me. It says, it's dated February 14th. It says, we laid off 75 individuals. We asked principals to give them preference for hire, but only if their performance was good. At last count, fewer than 50% had been rehired.
I just wanted to clarify one thing. I know we ranked 19th as far as the board certified teachers, but when you look at the actual numbers in Buckingham County, that's 22% of our licensed teachers are board certified. And that doesn't mean they're actually teaching in the area that they are certified to teach in. And I did send a list of jobs to Dr. Baldwin today, but he has not had time to respond to. Of course, I understand that. Where highly qualified people applied for a job and did not get it when someone else received the job who did not have nearly the qualifications of those individuals. And I wanted to respond to the priority. We want to do everything in the best interest of the students and children. not in the best interest necessarily of employees' jobs. I mean, of course, that's a criteria, but our number one criteria is the best qualified teachers for our students. And I want to see the board, I'm going to make that motion tonight when we get to the board directive time, because even though the board chair denied it, I can still make that motion legally, and I will do that. And we'll see how this board votes on that priority.
All right, all in favor of the personnel report, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Aye.
The answer is nay.
At this time, I would like to entertain a motion to terminate employee Kevin Calloway and have the board attorney reduce the decision to writing as required by law. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
There's no discussion that's allowed on this. All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Mr. Calloway was the gentleman, the teacher from Owen Middle School. That's all I'm gonna say. Next, we have a list of qualified observers. I believe there's 6. And Dr. Baldwin, can you speak a little bit about this?
This is a part of the new accountability system, performance evaluation, and this essentially a mandatory improvement plan represents that last ditch effort in terms of a classroom teacher. And once that process has reached that point, there is a component of that that allows for a neutral, qualified observer to come in and observe that particular classroom and that teacher. This particular list represents candidates and qualified observers from all over Western North Carolina in Region A. Also represents, I think, 2 of those qualified observers from Buncombe County alone. This list is not a final list. There will be options in the future to add additional classroom observers. And certainly with the retired teacher pool and the quality of those individuals, I think we certainly have options in the future to even add on to that list.
Do I have a motion to approve this list of observers? We have a motion, we have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right, next we have budget amendment number 5. We have a motion to approve the amendment.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All right, any discussion?
I did send in some questions in advance to the superintendent and would like some answers to those.
Could you repeat those questions?
Sure. On one section, the capital outlay fund is amended to the budget, $33,437 in contingency funds to Coons and Evelyn Intermediate for additional designer fees due to the time extension of the construction projects. And I had asked for itemization of the $33,000 charge. And I was wondering how the extended time period affected those design fees and why that had to occur.
Mr. Tim Fairley.
Hello? The construction contract, as we all know, was to end in September, completion of work. It's ongoing, and by contract, the architect, the design team, the commissioning agent, the folks that represent us in the construction are due additional services fees when the construction contract goes well beyond its original intent. It was no fault of their own. The contractors are still working on the projects, as we all know. We hope to have them done